Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome. This is Sabrina here. I am so incredibly pumped to be here in this group with all of these fabulous individuals to bring to you the manifestation challenge this week. It is going to be a phenomenal week. It really and truly is. And this is a topic that I'm really excited about. And so for each of you who have registered, who have made a commitment, I'm really excited to have you here. Good morning, Kat. Thanks for hopping on. And so as you're hopping on, as per usual, please say hello and let me know where you're from. And if you happen to watch this on a replay, drop replay below. And so I just want to really welcome you to day one and what is going to be a really, really transformative week of training. I really and truly want you to believe that you can manifest anything. That you can manifest anything that you want in your life. This is my goal for this week. Manifestation really and truly is so incredibly powerful. It is powerful. I know this because I've done it. I started this business, Be a Diamond Coaching, less than a year ago. I have been on numerous podcasts. I am now an author, which is going to release this year. And I've done all of this during a worldwide pandemic. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I want you to realize that anyone can do this. I am not anyone special. I really am not. I'm a mom of two. I'm a social worker by profession. But I immersed myself in material. I invested in myself and hired a coach. And it literally changed the trajectory of my life. And I learned the power of manifestation. Good morning, Lorraine. Actually, it's probably afternoon, evening for you. Thanks for hopping on. And so I really want to share this with you. And to be honest, if I'm really, really honest with each and every one of you, it is going to take more than just this 5-day challenge to really grasp and get a handle on manifestation and how to implement it and harness its power into your life. But I know without a doubt that these trainings this week, this workbook, this free workbook that I provided for each and every one of you, I will share with you all of this information. And I guarantee that the decisions that you make throughout this week and throughout this course of the week can and will change your life for the better. It will. And so my request to each and every one of you is to show up. Show up this week. If you can watch live, wonderful. If you can't, that's okay. The replays will be available. But it's not just watching the trainings. I want you to engage. I want you to ask questions. I want you, even if you're watching videos on a replay, to engage as if you're watching live. Use the workbook. That workbook is your guide for this week. And I have intentionally put in material and worksheets and tasks for you to complete. Because we all know that you can attend all the trainings, you can listen to all the podcasts, you can read all the personal development books. But if you do not apply intentionally what you are learning, it doesn't stick. It doesn't stick. And so that's why it's imperative that you download your workbook and you do the tasks. It's a complement to the training that you will be receiving this week. It's paramount, really. And so just a few housekeeping. There'll be daily lives every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until Saturday. This was a Tuesday start this week. And so the lives will be at 11 a.m. until Saturday. And Jordana is going to be coming live today and on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well to kind of talk about her experience with manifestation and what she has learned. So be sure to tune in for that too. Myself and Jordana, we are available all week. Jordana, for those of you who do not know, she is a Diamond Concierge in this group, and some of you have been assigned to her. Okay, we are here to guide you, to help you, to answer your questions. And the other thing that is a part of this training this week are breakthrough activation calls. I have had some already leading up to this training, and I am booking them this week. These are free calls for you to really be able to hone in and to walk away with some strategies or things that you can implement to achieve the success that you want to achieve in any area of your life. This training is not just for business. It certainly applies, absolutely. But we all know that our mindset is so much more than entrepreneurship and career and business. And so I encourage each and every one of you to participate. There is a giveaway that's happening. I don't know if all of you saw, but there's a giveaway happening. I have put together this wonderful gift of what I like to call manifesting goodies. And so all you have to do is first register. That earns you a ballot. You share this training amongst your social networks. That earns you a ballot. And you participate every day. That earns you a ballot. Because there will be a homework post every single day to hold you accountable. Because again, I believe strongly you need to apply what you're going to be learning. So above all else, let's be engaged. Let's participate. If you have questions, ask those questions. Have fun. And, with everything, what I would say is just to remain open. Remain open. I guarantee that if you embrace this process this week, you will experience a shift. Guaranteed. So let's talk about vision. Let's talk about manifestation and how it applies to creating a vision. And so what I'm going to talk about here today is our vision is really based in what I like to call our imagination muscle. Our human imagination is so powerful. It really and truly is. But like I said, it works like a muscle. And so for most of us, this imagination, it remains potential power. It's never really fully utilized because we never really fully access it or exercise it. I remember, and you likely have all experienced this, when you were children, we used to imagine things. We used to imagine what we would be when we grew up, where we would live. We used to use our imagination to play. Who remembers doing that? If you remember doing that, drop a wave in the comments below or say, I remember. And how did you feel when you were imagining? You probably felt free, limitless, like anything is possible. As a child, you would not have been able to put that into words, but that's what you were feeling now as you look back and you reflect upon it. I love doing that too, Lorraine, absolutely, and I felt excited. You're right. And so our vision allows us to use our imagination regularly if we tap into it. That's what it allows us to do. It allows us to create a more vivid vision of our life, our ideal life. That is key. Not what we think we should be doing, not what we thought was in the cards for us, but what we really and truly imagine ourselves to be doing. That is what you need to be focusing on. And so if you can do that, if you can imagine and you can create a vision around that, it will illustrate to you real tangible benefits. You'll start to see, oh, these are some things that I can accomplish. And you'll start to believe that you can. And the belief is powerful. And so if you have a burning desire to realize a cherished, long-held dream, if you have that burning desire, a clear vision is a must. And it's a clear vision that is free from barriers. It's free from other people's opinions. It is your vision for your life. So working on your vision and understanding what really fuels you, refining, your wants, your desires, all of this can help you develop the skills to define and shape it in your mind. And if it's done consistently every single day, if you're thinking about your goals and your vision every single day, it's something that is going to stay with you. It is something that will begin to resonate with you. It's something that you will begin to believe is fully and truly possible. That is the power of having a clear vision and using your imagination. So Bob Proctor, he's my mentor. I trained with the Proctor Gallagher Institute. Phenomenal. If you haven't, accessed any of his material, highly recommend. He states, one of my most favorite quotes is that he states, if you can see it in your mind, you can then hold it in your hand. How powerful is that? There's truth to this. There's truth to it. It takes consistency, it takes openness, and it takes your feelings. It takes your emotions. You have to allow yourself to feel it. Your emotions need to be attached to your vision and to your imagination. It's so important. And it also takes a complete understanding that you and only you are in complete control of what you can create for yourself. I'm going to talk about being a conscious creator later this week. And I love that title because each and every one of you can consciously create the life that you want. And you are the only ones who have the power to do that. Don't let things happen to you. You can take control. Actually, I'm going to rephrase that. It's a must. It's a must to just let go of how you thought your life should be. Who here had a plan of how they thought their life should be? Or who here still thinks about that and is trying to work towards that, of what they thought it should be, but you have an inkling inside that this is not really what you truly want? If that's you, let me know in the comments below. I was there. I had it all mapped out. And I am so glad that I pushed past what I thought my life needed to be, because now I'm here today with each and every one of you providing training. And it's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal feeling. So you need to let that go. You need to embrace the life that is trying so hard to work its way into your consciousness. You need to open and you need to embrace it. You need to bring it in. You need to stop fighting it. You need to stop letting your fears, your worries, your anxieties, other people's opinions, all of those things need to stop. You have to choose it. You have to choose it. Don't allow things to just happen to you. You have a choice. Your vision for your life should excite and scare you at the same time. It's a conundrum, right? But it's so true. Because if it doesn't excite you and scare you at the same time, then it's either the wrong vision or it's not big enough. It's very simple. Your vision for your life should excite you and terrify you. 100%. And if it does, you know you're on the right path. You know you're speaking to your calling and to your purpose. Absolutely 100%. It's important. It's really important to allow these emotions to connect with your vision. Because as soon as you start to feel it, as soon as you begin to allow those feelings in, those feelings are going to be a motivating factor for you. Emotions are powerful. So if you use your imagination and you combine it with your emotions, that's a winning combination. It's a winning combination for success in all chapters of your life. Whether it is your professional, whether it is what you want for your relationships, for your health, for your personal development, whatever your goals are, whatever your vision is, it needs to be attached to your emotions. Your emotions are what fuel your imagination. And then it becomes a cycle. It becomes a cycle. If you remain in this frequency, if you can keep yourself in this frequency, it increases your vibration, which is essential for manifestation. Your vibration, your energy is essential to successfully manifest. And so if you can tap into that, if you can tap into that frequency and that energy, it then starts to become easy for you, right? You're in this great high vibration. You motivate yourself. You do something because of your motivation. Then it increases your emotions again to something positive. Then you're in that frequency again. You motivate yourself again to do something, all towards the common vision. But it takes consistency. That vision of what you want for yourself needs to be in the forefront of your mind every day, intentional with all the actions that you take. It needs to be there in order to bring it into existence. I really like that, Lorraine. Upward spiral to success. That's exactly what it is. Your energy, your frequency, your vibration, your imagination, your emotions will propel you forward. It absolutely will. And you need to be the energy that you want to attract. It really is common sense. Think about this. Think about someone in your life, or it could be someone that you've met in the past, when they walked into the room, a crowded room of people, everybody flocked to them. Everybody wanted to speak with them. Everybody wanted to engage with them. Why? Because they had an energy about them. They had a vibration about them. It's the same as that person that nobody wants to speak to, right? If you compare the two, what are the differences? One is positive. They're on this frequency that just exudes positivity, success, confidence. And the other one is on a negative frequency. They may not have confidence in themselves. And as such, what ends up happening, they don't reach the success that they want to reach in their life. That is the difference. You need to be the energy that you want to attract. It's really important. And you need to have your vision in your mind every single day. Every single day. And you need to attach those feelings. Remember how exciting it will be when you get yourself there. when you get yourself to the end goal, how exciting will that be for your life? What will you experience? How will your life be different? What will you be feeling? You need to remember that through your imagination so that it can then bring forth into reality. Because if you have that at the forefront, you are going to be motivated. You are going to be motivated to do the tasks that need to happen in order to get you there. That is the bottom line. Because when you make something more concrete, more clear in your mind, then it feels more real and it feels more attainable. And if it feels more real and it feels more attainable, you will then take action. It won't be overwhelming. You will want to reach it and you'll want to get there quick because you'll be excited. You'll start to believe that, hey, I just might be able to make this happen. You'll start to believe that. And if you do it right, it will slowly begin to transform your inner belief system. It will begin to reprogram into one which is more confident, certain, self-assured, and self-motivated. Sometimes individuals ask me, or they say, well, what if I don't really have like a burning desire or this great big dream? Sometimes that's a struggle for some people. I've been talking about all of this in the context that you have this burning desire, but what if you've never really defined it? What if that's something that you struggle with, is right from the beginning, you struggle with what is your dream? What if you haven't really figured it all out yet? Well, what I say to you is if you have even some vague idea, something that you can at least get down on paper, then this will actually help you to clarify your desires, right? And that's what some of the tasks in the workbook will help you do this week. It will help you get it down on paper. It will help you to really dive deep into what makes you tick, what makes you passionate, what lights you up, what makes you excited. Follow that. Follow that. Not that, well, they may not think this is a good idea. All those negative Nellies, right? Don't follow them. Follow your excitement, and that will lead you to your passion. So just get it down on paper. And then as you begin to reflect on it every single day, certain things will start to pull on you. If you allow yourself to be open to the process and you reflect every single day, you'll begin to notice a theme. You'll begin to notice certain things highlighting for you. So that is the direction that you need to go. Go in the direction of those things that pull you. And the other thing is, don't be afraid to modify your vision over time. Your vision can change. Your goals can change. What doesn't change is your purpose. Your purpose in life will be consistent. But your vision and goals, they can change. They can change, they can pivot, and they should. Once you've reached something, you should then begin to strive for something more, because that's what this is all about. You're here in this challenge because you have a desire to do and be more. And so that's what I'm here. I'm here to challenge you to step into your greatness. That's what I'm here to do. And it may get uncomfortable. You may find out some things about yourself that you're like, I really need to change that. But you may find out some other things that are equally as exciting. And that's where you need to focus your attention on. What is exciting for you? And if you need to change some of the things in your life in order to get you there, then that's what you need to do. So throughout this week, I really, really want you to think about your goals in certain areas of your life. It can be personal, it can be health, spiritual, emotional, professional. I want you to think about your goals in all those areas, and it's about dreaming big. We're not going to think small anymore. That's not why you're here. You're not here because you want to think small. No, you're here because you want to go big, and so we're going to push you to go big. That's what we're going to do. You need to get excited. And if you're not getting excited, reach out to me because we got to push you harder. And you need to get scared at the same time. You might say, oh man, I don't want to go there. Well, we're going to push you to go there. We're going to push you. We're going to talk about, having faith and pushing past fears. So we're going to push you. Hey, Luana. We're going to talk about being a conscious creator. We're going to talk about certain tools that you can use to aid in manifestation. And we're going to talk about making those decisions and following up with action. We're going to bring you value around all of that this week. And so this is no holds barred. No holds barred. We're going to dream big. The homework in your workbook, it asks you to reflect on what is serving you and what is not serving you. This is a really important exercise, and it can get you feeling really, really uncomfortable. It really can, but it's important to do. You need to highlight those areas in your life that are not serving you. You need to. And if it's people, if it's relationships, that's okay. But then you need to figure out ways that if you can't eliminate those things that aren't serving you, how you can establish boundaries around that. Because you and you alone are important, and you alone are the only one that can motivate and get you to where you want to go, get you towards your vision so that you can be your purpose every single day of your life. And by holding on to those things that are not serving you, that is just keeping you back. That's keeping you from dreaming big. And so we really need to be intentional around looking at that and reflecting on that. It's really important. The other task in the workbook is it's going to ask you to develop 3 goals for yourself. And it's going to ask you to begin to think of these goals as if you've already achieved them. This is where we're utilizing that imagination muscle. I want you to come from the place of where your goals are already achieved and then work yourself backwards. I want you to be who you want to be. I come from the place of Sabrina Martelli, who is a millionaire with a successful coaching business, a successful podcast, and a successful author. That's the place where I come from. Who parents well. That's the place where I come from. That is my vision that I'm working towards. And so I am that Sabrina. And my emotions and my actions and my decisions that I make come from that place. That's where they come from. And that's what you need to do. You need to work your imagination muscle. And so you are going to figure out your goals and you're going to write them down from a place where you've already achieved them. And you will begin to see some themes coming up. And I want you to attach feelings to this. Attach feelings to those goals. It's really important. What will you feel like when you achieve them? It's really important to do that. And if you are having, any inkling, if you're having any inkling that you're here right now in this moment because you are here to do more and to be more, you need to pay attention to that inner voice. That inner voice is screaming to you to do something. That is your life that is trying to enter into your conscious and subconscious mind to change, to allow it in. That inner voice wants to come in. So you need to pay attention to that inner voice. It's a must. It's a must. And if your heart is telling you to jump in with both feet, if you are feeling like, you know what? I need to get this journey started today. I need to get this journey started. I need to enter into coaching, and I don't want to wait. I'm excited. This is what I want to do. This is what my inner voice is telling me to do. If you are ready today, drop imagine in the comments below. And if you would like to call, if you're not quite there yet and you're feeling like you need a call, drop breakthrough in the comments below, and myself or Jordana will reach out to you. So just a reminder, each day there's going to be a homework post in the units of the group. So there will be one going up shortly after this video. You need to comment done, because each time you do that, it earns you a ballot. But above all that, and when I say ballot, it's a ballot towards the giveaway, but above all that, even if there wasn't a giveaway, I would hope that you would do it because it holds you accountable. It shows that you're taking responsibility for yourself and that you are choosing you. The other thing is, if you want extra ballots, if the giveaway is a motivating factor for you, you can share those images that are found in the announcements section on your social media networks. Let people know that you're registered in this fantastic manifestation challenge this week that's free. Because my purpose and my vision is to impact individuals on a global scale. And so the more this message gets out, the more I am heading towards my purpose. And I know that I can't do that alone. I need a village. And that's what's so phenomenal about this community, is we are all here to support one another. Because we're all here with the same goals and the same vision. Tomorrow, I'm going to be sharing on faith. So it's really important to have faith in yourself, in your intuition, and not to allow external factors sway in your dreams. And so I'm going to be talking about that tomorrow. And there's going to be a special task that I'm going to elaborate on in the actual training tomorrow. And the first time I did this, it was really powerful. So I encourage you to come on. I'm really excited to share this special task with each and every one of you. Don't forget, Jordana is coming live today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to see all of you dropping imagine or breakthrough in those comments below. Utilize this week to the best potential that you can. Show that you are committed and show up every day because you're committed to yourself in making your dreams a reality. We are going to manifest diamonds. We are going to. Imagine, Luana. That's so powerful. We'll connect, girl. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you tomorrow. Sabrina.